What's up guys, Street Rider 09. On this quick video, what I have for you guys is I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply a tailgate decal. So this is my buddy Edgar's truck. He's got a 98 step side, and we're going to be putting this Chevrolet decal on it right here. So I've already measured his bed to make sure that this was going to fit. His bed measures 52 inches and a half, I think, or and a quarter. This is a 48 inch decal, so it'll be fairly nice. I got about 2 inches on each side that it's going to be, you know, with a gap about 2 inches. So let me show you guys using the Hinge method. It's kind of dark, but we still have a little bit of light out here. We're using the spotlight to kind of help us. Hopefully the video comes out looking pretty good. So for any of you guys that, you know, are trying to figure out how to install a tailgate decal, or even it's the same application for a banner. If you guys have something in the front that you guys want to put, it's the same thing. So let's get to it. All right guys, so the first thing you're gonna do is take a cloth. This is a microfiber cloth. I'm just gonna go over it lightly with a little bit of water, take off the dust, whatever it could possibly be on there. Now I've seen these be applied on the lower part of the tailgate. I've seen them on the center, you know, like in the middle. I've seen them as far as like almost touching the handle. I think personally that the best area to put them is right around the handle. It's kind of like in the center of the tailgate, and to me that's the better area. But I'll ask him right now where he wants it, and then we'll go from there. First thing we'll be doing is measuring the center of the tailgate. I'll put a little bit of tape right here, as well as tape on the bottom to kind of help guide. I will be measuring 2 inches in. 2 inches in, I'll put a little bit of tape right there. That way it kind of shows me that I'm center in this direction. And once I've determined that I'm level, I'll go ahead and do the tape with the Hinge method. I'll show you guys how to do that. So let me put a marker at 2 inches right here. Marker at 2 inches. This is strictly just a... Alright guys, so I'm getting ready to set this up. All I've done right now is just kind of put a little marker of tape 2 inches from the edge, here to here, and from here to here, to kind of get up more of a generic area on the center. We looked up some pictures. For the most part, on the fleet side tailgates, you know, they sit a little bit lower, but on the step sides they tend to sit a little bit higher. So we kind of eyeballed about 2 inch gap underneath the handle. So what I'm going to be doing right now is just kind of help me. He's got to start somewhere, so I'm going to measure 2 inches down. I'm going to do 1 3/4, because 2 inches, it seems like it dropped a little bit too much. So 1 3/4 right here. That's 1 3/4 from the top of from the bottom of the tailgate handle. So I'll put a little bit of tape right here. This is the part that's not going to move. This is going to stay fixed. Now I got to adjust these to where it's perfectly straight. The easiest way for me to do that is from the bottom of the tailgate, since it's straight. This measures 6 and a hair over 5/8. I'm going to bring this down to a 6 and a hair over 5/8. Now you go up on this one. Right around there. Let me loosen this up. 6 and a hair over 5/8. Right there. So according to that, that's where the tailgate decal goes. 6, almost 3/4. This is a hair under 3/4. This is hair under 3/4. So right there, it's perfect. All right, so the owner says it looks good. So this is where the hinge method comes to play. Take a long piece of tape. Tape it over the decal from the very top to the very bottom. Just like a hinge. And you just kind of put a little bit extra tape around this side just to make sure that it doesn't move. Take this tape off and you just let that drop. It's not a big deal. We'll, however, put a little bit of tape on this corner. So what I'm about to do is peel this whole side off. Alright guys, so the battery died. I have to go get a new one. So now what I'm going to do is just go over this to make sure that the transfer paper grabs onto the vinyl real good. I'm going to go ahead and peel off this whole half of this section. How smooth that is. Now I'm going to use my tape that I put up here to help me hold it in place. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Bring this back. Bring this, put my squeegee right here. Just let it basically work the vinyl right on. Just like that. Then once you're done with that, take off this. Take off this. Take off this. Take off this. Take off that. Leave the top one on the corner because I'm going to do the same thing if I have to, but I don't think I will. I'm going to bring this down. See, already having problems. Forgot to go over this area again. A lot of people forget to do this step is because you don't think that the vinyl wants to stay on the paper, but it does. So make sure you do not forget that step. It still wants to stay, so there we go. Alright guys, so we have it right here. Bring this nice and easy. Go. You just bring your transfer paper and pull it nice. Let me do it from this side, that way you guys can get a better view. Actually, this tape can go already too. When you're using tape for that kind of stuff, make sure it's not like a Gorilla tape that's gonna grip onto the things real good. You know, you just kind of want it to help hold, not really, you know, leave something fixed. So. Want to keep an eye on the little corners as you're unveiling them from the transfer paper, because that's your chance to save it. If you pull too much, you can easily damage the vinyl, so that's why it's good to do it nice and slow. Also, it's a little bit easier during the daytime because the sun, you know, has warmed up the vinyl, and it works way better when it's warm, because in the cold the vinyl tends to get hard. When you're coming on spots that are perfectly at a 90 and you're pulling on a 90, be careful. Don't do it at a 90, because sometimes you accidentally rip the corners. So curve as you're gonna hit that joint. And we are done. Alright guys, so we're done installing this decal. It took me probably about 15 minutes. You guys check it out real quick. That was pretty easy, honestly. Once I figured out that hinge method, it saved so much time. Before, I used to have one of my buddies help me, and we sat there and fidgeted with the stupid decal back and forth. You know, sometimes kind of got it wrinkled up and then try to peel it back out. We've had all kinds of issues in the past, but once we figured out the hinge method, man, almost any decal that you apply that to, it's almost like a you can't fail, you know. So on general, like I said, do not use that tape. Use the kind of painter's tape, because it tends to grip less, but it's thicker too, so it's got a nice firm grip on the decals. So that's the only thing that I'm gonna have to go and get some. But I hope that video helped you guys out, kind of tackling the job on your own. It's not that hard. One more look at it. Again, this is a step side, so the decal is a little bit smaller. On the fleet sides, they're a little bit bigger and also wider. So hope that video helped you guys out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More videos on the way. If you guys have any questions, you know, the comment section is down below.